Hi friends, this is Vicki with Grandma Vicki Crafts, and today we're going to make 3 little gnomes made from the Dollar Tree Tumbling Tower blocks. Pardon me. And once again, I was inspired by the Crafty Shopper. I follow her channel and she's got some amazing ideas using the Tumbling Tower blocks. So I will link her tutorial as well at the end of my video in the description box. So you can go and see how she made hers. So to start with, we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 blocks glued together this way, and we'll need 2 rows of those. Then we need 8 blocks the same glued down, and we'll need 2 rows of those. And then we'll need 6 blocks glued the same down together, and we'll need 2 rows of those. So then we'll stack them one on top of the other. And if you have one of these little rulers, the L-shaped rulers from the Dollar Tree, they're handy to keep your wood pieces straight as you're gluing them down. And I am also using the Weld Bond glue. So I've glued my 10 blocks, my one section of the 10 blocks down. So I'm going to go ahead now and glue the next 2. Then I'm going to make another set and I'll be back. So now I've got the 2 sets of each number glued together. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 16 in the one set, 12 in the next set, and then for the longest set, there was 10 in each, and I'm going to glue those together, so that will be 20. So far, we have a total of 48 blocks. Now, once I get these glued together and they're dried, I'm going to paint them, and I'm going to use, I just have chalk paint on hand, so I'm going to use that for my paint. So we'll continue after that. So we have the 3 different heights all painted now. So now my next thing is I'm going to take my Mod Podge and some of this faux snow, and I'm going to just put some on each one. So I'll just put the Mod Podge on, and I'll do one side, and then I'll let that dry, and then I'll do the other side, and the sides too, around. So I'll do that much on all of them, and then I'll come back. So I have all 3 of my little gnome blocks painted and covered in the faux snow all the way around, except for this top part. But all 3 of them are done. And now the reason why I didn't do the top part is because I'm going to put a little hat on them. Now I got these little hat and scarf decorations, and they are actually for a wine bottle cover. But I'm not going to use the little scarf. It's cute, but it's too big for my project, so I'll save it for something else. But the little hats fit perfect on the size of these little wood blocks. So I'm going to put the hat on like that, and then I have my fun fur, and I've cut 3 little pieces, and they are about, I think it was 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches wide by about 1 inch long. And of course the fur hangs down longer. But I'm going to glue that on there as well. And then I have my little wooden beads, and I've picked 3 out. So I'm going to hot glue the little nose on there. So that will be our little gnome. So that's going to look cute. So I'm going to go now and I'll do that. So I have my 3 little gnome men all glittered, and they've got their little hats on and their beards on and their little noses are on. So now I'm going to make a stand for them to stand on. So I've got 18 blocks across like this, all glued together with the wood glue, Weld Bond wood glue. And then I've got another 18 set up here to glue together. So once I get them glued together, I'm going to place them one on top of the other and glue that down. Then I'm going to let that set to dry. My next step will be to use this antique wax, and I'm going to put antique wax on my little stand. So let's get to that stage. So here is my little stand, and I've got it all stained. And I will be putting some faux snow on, but not until I get my little gnomes hot glued down across on the stand here. So then I bought a branch from, I think it was our Dollarama store here where I live, and I thought this was really pretty because it's kind of a mint green. And I'm going to, I cut some of the little branches off, and I'm going to glue that in behind on my stand across the back, all across the back. And then I have made little lollipops out of the chenille stems, red, green, and white. And what I did, I'm going to attach them onto my little gnome like that. And what I did to make my little lollipops was, I just took my 3 chenille stems and I just put a clamp on there to hold them, and I just did like a simple braid, just a simple loose, like you would a braid, all the way down. You can make it as tight or as loose as you like, just to get the colors entwined here, like so, just like that. Then I just took it and I gave it a twist at the top, and I just twisted it around and around, like so. And I glued it with hot glue periodically just to keep it together. And then when I got to the end, I just took a little stick and I glued it on to the back. And there's our little lollipop. So there we have it. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue my gnomes down. I'll glue on their popsicle sticks, and we'll continue. So this is what it's looking like so far. I have my little fellows on there, and I have my trees glued on the back like that. Then I put my little Christmas trees, the little bottle brush trees, I glued them on the front. I did put a little bit of blush on their little noses. And so now, oh, and I've got their little lollipops attached to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Mod Podge now and a brush, and I'm just going to go in and around where I can, and then I'm going to add some of the faux snow in there. And then I think we're just about finished. So here it is, all finished. So I've got my 3 gnomes on. I've got my trees on the back. I've got my snow inside there, and I added in 2 little white deer back in behind, and I think this is really cute. So we used a total of 84 tumbling tower blocks for this little project. So if you like this, please give me a big thumbs up and please share with your friends. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and always remember to be kind. And thanks so much for watching. Bye now.